A 1 euro boat is never a 1 euro boat, and we knew this from day one. Seabird had been abandoned on the hard for 15 years and we don't even know if she floats. So we figured that the main jobs that needed to be done for it to be seaworthy would be first, the hull, second, replace the engine, and third, change the rigging and put sails on. So the hull has now been restored, sealed and protected. We can tick that one off the list. The engine, even though some of you said that we should restore that old Perkins and we could get it done, it was an idea that we didn't even entertain. It would have been a whole new kind of worms, and we already have enough worms on our plate. So a whole year of search and hunt for the right engine, and Stuart found a Yanmar 4JH3. So this engine is now in the shed waiting to be installed. So today you would navigate with us the first step to get this engine in the boat, which is really exciting. You know, we always say we're not the fastest workers, neither the best workers, and it is especially hard in the winter, but we just show up and get the jobs done. Even if it's the smallest of jobs, we show up every day and we visualize it. You know, I've talked about Dr. Joe before, and I'm just fascinated. So every day for a few months now, I have been visualizing launch day. Every single detail of that day. How we feel when we wake up, what the weather is going to look like. Obviously it's going to be sunny and not a breath of wind. What I'm going to wear, who is going to be there, how we're going to jump on the boat as soon as it's on the slings, and how when the hull touches the water we're going to go inside, check all the through holes, none of them are going to leak. That engine is going to start first turn of the key and it's going to make a beautiful sound. I can hear it in my head. I can hear the water coming out the exhaust, and I'm on the helm. Stuart is ready with the lines and the fenders to make sure every angle of the boat is good. And it just paints such a realistic picture in my head that I can actually feel that is happening. I get this adrenaline in me and I feel pride and that feeling of accomplishment after all the work done, and I use those feelings to just fuel me up for the day. So I do this every day. I'm sorry I've just ruined lunch day for you guys, and I'm sorry if you're here just for the boat work, and I'm getting a bit too deep here. It's that time of the year, isn't it? 2025 is gonna be our year, definitely. So thank you if you didn't skip through my little pep talk. Now, a lot of you who are watching are not subscribed. You know, there are many things in life that are great and most of them are free. Subscribing to our channel is one of them. So come on board and help us to reach the 50k subs. It'll be pretty cool to get the year started with that. And also, before I forget, we're on the hunt for a new laptop. So if now that Christmas is coming and some of you maybe are upgrading, you're trying to sell your old machine, get in touch. We love secondhand. Our current laptop was bought for £200 5 years ago in England when we started to make videos. So if you know of anyone who is selling old machine, or you are, get in touch with us. And yeah, that's it. That's enough. I'm done. Enjoy. Ciao. Stuart has proven before how much he enjoys drilling holes on important parts of the boat.
Yeah, it's not that important.
So here we are. This
is like
is
Swiss cheese.
our engine bed.
Current engine bed.
And it's got a few holes. Not small holes either.
Well, they're only 19 mil.
So what's happening?
Alright, so with the engine bed, after some investigative hole drilling, it's basically 2 long bits of hardwood, and underneath the hardwood, the hardwood's encapsulated in fiberglass, and underneath is a void. So solid, hollow. I don't like the fact that it's hollow underneath. So like we did with the bilge here, which we filled with foam. Solid.
So solid you hurt your knuckles.
That just took a bit of skin off. So the plan is to fiberglass over these bits. So if you see here, there's these voids. I don't like them, so just gonna fiberglass them up to make them watertight. Same with under this, because this is fully hollow. Fiberglass here, I cut an arch yesterday so I could get access to it. Just put patches over here, and then we're gonna fill it with the same foam as we filled the bilge.
High density foam. So basically seal it all up, and then through these big holes that Stuart's been drilling, we're gonna pour in a lot of high density expanding foam to make the base even more solid, so we can build it up. Because we are putting more wood and more fiberglass, we want to reinforce it.
Probably about 5 inches, I think. I've got to bring it up, that's about 5 inches.
But drilling these holes has been, I think, reassuring that the way we thought about rebuilding this up is the right way, because that's how it was done. It was hardwood laminated with fiberglass. So we're just doing exactly the original, like, same.
Yeah, I think that'll be sufficient.
There was, as you can see on the shavings, some pieces of wood that were rotten.
Not really
and
rotten,
were mainly
but they were only,
yes, on the holes where the engine mounts were. So that rotten or damp wood has been drilled out.
I don't even know if it's damp.
Well, it looks like it's dry now, but it has been damp.
So that's what we're getting, this colour of wood. See that tarnished wood is what we get from where the engine mounts were. So here and here, here and here, and here.
And the others, yeah.
And then if you look at the good wood, tell it's hardwood.
Beautiful colour.
Yeah, it's teak.
Taste check.
Always got to taste it. You never know. Could taste good. Yeah, so I'm happy that that's pretty good wood.
Yeah, so that is how thick that layer. 2 inches?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Or more. And I don't know if you can appreciate that, but there is the laminating on top, then it comes the wood, and then on the bottom there's more lamination.
Oh, I have a picture on my phone.
Oh, show us.
So that's essentially...
Oh, is that the picture you got?
Yeah. So the blue is the fiberglass and the brown is the wood. I was showing a friend yesterday, so...
Beautiful picture, honey.
So we've drilled through there, and now it's this void here that we need to fill. So once these bits...
They're sealed.
Sealed, yeah, that would be the term.
Then we can pour the foam in.
Yep. And it might be a couple of sessions of foam, but it's very slow expanding foam, and it's kind of designed for this process. So
Nice.
it's either going to be alright or it's going to just totally crack and disintegrate, and then we'll have to start from square one.
No, it won't.
50-50.
The bottom of one of the engine lag bolts was still in the hole.
Lag.
Lag.
L-A-G, yeah.
That's a new word for me, so I don't know what to say.
Here we are, we've made a new apparatus. Let's see if it works.
Yeah, it will.
Alright.
Ooh, yeah. It's sucking good. Stinks.
So it don't have to be pretty, it's just got to be watertight, you know, it's just got to be sealed. There'll be more, we'll pretty it up later. Yeah, still using the offcuts from the keel job.
We're going to be wetting out the fiberglass here on this plastic and then putting them in place. So the goal, as we explained earlier, is to close down all these open areas so when we pour the foam inside it doesn't come out the bottom. It just fills the whole structure.
Yeah, it might land up being a couple of sessions.
Today and maybe tomorrow because some corners are tricky, so we'll do one today and the tricky bits tomorrow. I must say that I wasn't feeling it today. I wasn't really looking forward to this job, but Stuart is into it. He's really excited about it and he's got the energy, so if it wasn't for him today, I don't think this would have got done. Coming. Look at that handy hole.
Don't be too judgy about this resin work, it's literally just to...
It doesn't look pretty, but
Yeah.
it doesn't have to.
Oh yeah, once it's covered with a bit of paint and filled with foam.
Patch. 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 And the same on the other side, and then there's one piece going all along like that.
Cool. Cup of tea time. What do you think? Cup of tea?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
This is the underneath of the cockpit locker. It is like a massacre. So I'm about to get in there and try to make some sense of all these holes. Whilst Stu keeps working on the engine bed. The epoxy has gone off now, but there's still a few, well, nearly gone off. Good enough to put more on it.
Yeah, it's a little sticky in places, but we'll get some more heat on and take it from there.
Yeah, that's fine. I think you can still put epoxy on a sticky epoxy. It will mean that it'll be
Sticky for longer?
No, but it's still able to create a chemical bond.
Hopefully. It's not going to be super pretty until all of the foam's in. So once the foam's in, we can work it a little bit harder.
It's difficult to fiberglass onto nothing.
Yeah.
The weather was too good today to waste it grinding in the cockpit locker, so I'm just mixing some epoxy and I'm gonna finally epoxy those floorboards and then that'll be it. I will do 2 or 3 coats, we'll see. It's sunny and there's no wind, so it's perfect. There were a few casualties, but it is done. 2 coats. I have done the one side and the edges, so just the other side to do now. I think 2 coats should be okay. Stuart grabbed a few tools and said, I'm going to the shed. So I don't know what he's up to in the shed. I'm gonna go and check it out now that I finished with epoxy. I was getting bitten by so many mosquitoes, so I don't feel bad about them getting stuck in epoxy. Now, I see what he's doing, I think. Yeah, he's working on the engine. You started to change the blocks, the wooden blocks, or what are you doing?
I'm just trying to figure out this end of the gearbox. I don't really like it.
So what are you up to?
I'm just having a look at this gearbox. The back. It's not like the other gearbox. It's this.
By the other gearbox, what do you mean?
The one from the last boat.
Okay, what's different?
It's got this extra like lamp on it. I'll show you on the internet.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I want, and that's what it has.
Okay, so
I want to be able, the bolts, see that's how far the bolts go in. So that means it leaves a gap, and I don't like that it's, see look, there's a gap there. You see? You know how it is. I'll probably spend a few days cursing the thing until I figure it out. But then at least once you figure it out, you figured it out, you know.
hopefully this plastic will protect the wood from any humidity. We'll see. It's sticky, but not cured yet, and the sun's gone. So I don't want to take it all upstairs to bring it all down and touch them right now. It's not possible. They're sticky. So hopefully this will do. I'm sure it'll be okay.
Brilliant, thank you. Cheers, Alex. Bye-bye.
Who's Alex?
From R&D.
Okay, the coupling.
Yeah.
So one call to a mechanic after, we found out that that bit is a torque
Limiter or some pish.
Yeah. So it's supposed to be good to protect the engine.
Mm.
And they said...
Kind of dirty already.
It's okay.
Mm.
So they said don't worry about having to cut the bolts to put the coupling on. It's okay. But they said keep the bit.
Yeah. So it's just this gap good. Here that I'm not happy with. I want it to sit flush. This gap
Let's
there.
see if we can show. Can you point at it?
Just this little gap here.
You would like it to sit on the metal.
Yeah. Otherwise, you know, it's a 3 mil gap. Right. So we send this email and give them a call back.
So you were calling the company that makes the coupling because maybe they can advise on that,
yeah,
right?
no, he was on it. Yeah, he's like, yeah, you can cut the bolts down, that's fine. So that's an easy enough job, I can do that.
But about sitting flush or not, you don't know.
Yeah, we're still in talks.
Okay.
Yeah,
Stuart is a little bit stressed about this.
Stress just wasn't like the last gearbox because of this torque limiter thing, but then it seems like it could be a handy thing to have, you know.
And now you know a new thing, so that's not bad.
Yeah, see in there it obviously doesn't see. Yeah, that's the way. Yeah, that sits good.
That's the
there.
other side, right?
Yeah.
What will be on the other side of the cup? And
Yes, that's the split shaft thingy. Yeah, see, that sits flush there.
can I see?
Yeah, that sits good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just here. Right.
Well, Alex might be able to help with that.
I'll take another picture. Oh, and you know how it is. You're just trying to talk to someone on the phone, and they're grinding away next door, and you're just like, come on.
But we also make a lot of noise, so we can't complain. Okay, the time's come. We're about to put the expanding foam inside the engine bed. And we were just looking at the data sheet and the graphics, and it says that this expanding foam, which is high density foam, it expands 3.5 times the volume of the mix. It takes 40 minutes for it to expand completely at 20 degrees. We're currently at 12, so it will take more time than that. We're guessing, maybe double, but I don't know if it's, yeah, we don't know. So we'll see. But yeah, we're about to do it. Once this is done, we can build up the engine bed and then that'll be it, hopefully.
Right.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling brilliant because we get this job done and then we can move on to the next job. And that's all that matters. Let's get it on.
Okay.
By grams, it's 100 to 90. I'd say because of the density of it, we do it by grams.
Like honey.
So it's 1 to 1 on volume, or it's 1 to 0.9 by weight. 406, come on.
It's heavy.
Oh yeah, it's a kilo, isn't it?
So pretty. You want a bigger stick?
Yeah, maybe.
We trust that Stuart's done a good job sealing the engine bed, otherwise it's gonna start to come out the bottom.
But we've got gaffer tape on reserve.
All that white stuff is the foam and it's not coming out, so good job, Stu.
We'll see.
We ditched the funnel, it was too slow. We have poured one mix in this corner and another one on this corner, and through here you can see that they haven't joined in the middle yet.
Marina's on the mixing. We've done how many so far?
5, no 4. This is the 5th.
So, I don't know. It says 3.5 times. I was thinking we needed less than what we bought because of the 2 inches of wood.
That we didn't know was there.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm gonna pour this one in and then have a lunch break and see where it's at when we get back.
Yeah. Sort of follows itself in.
It's really satisfying doing this. Mesmerizing. That is our 7th pot. And still not full.
We put all this tape on expecting it to, you know, balloon out, but no.
No ballooning.
Yeah, it's not like the mousse you get in the can.
You can see it's not completely full. We have 1 pack left, 1 mix.
Then we'll have to wait a whole year until the next Black Friday sale.
Yeah, we bought these on the Black Friday. Still was really expensive.
Well, it's minus 20%. Yeah, they're, how much are they? They're about €35 each.
And we got 8. The foam is starting to expand and it's coming out the hose, coming out the tape. Look at that. We could have put that foam in another hole.
I'll put some more tape on, see if we can
Push it through.
just another bit of resistance.
They're all bubbling up. These are all the pots from yesterday. So that is gonna be it for this week. We're trying to get a little bit ahead of us at the moment because we are currently finishing the video the same Friday we uploaded and it's quite stressful. So this week it might be a little bit shorter because it's just 2 or 3 days of work and normally we record about 5-6 days of work. So sorry if it's not as long as you would like to, but we hope you still enjoyed it.
The peel ply arrived today, so we're very grateful for that. Huge thank you to...
I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, I'm pretty bad with names anyway. How would you pronounce it?
Mr. Bertrand.
Mr. Bertrand. No, but also he calls himself, where is it?
To the Red Devil.
Le Petit Diable Rouge. So thank you for these. The peel ply arrived today.
Yep.
And it's going to be handy for the floorboards actually.
Yeah, got a few jobs to do and it's always handy to have a little bit of peel ply on stock.
Yeah.
As our rollers run dry, one would say.
Thank you all for showing up like every Friday. Thank you very much.
Yep.
A lot of you still who watch are not subscribed. I think it's going down from 40% last time I said 37% are not subscribed.
Wowzer.
So subscribe.
And give us a like.
Yeah, it's free. Come on.
Yeah, just give us a click, give us
For
a like.
Christmas.
Yeah, it really helps us out.
We're gonna spend Christmas here, so it'll be
Working on the boat.
yeah. Which is what makes us the happiest.
Yeah, certainly does.
No, it's nice in Christmas here, so we'll be okay.
Yeah. So Merry Christmas, one and all.
Yeah, because we won't see you on Christmas.
Yeah, hope Santa brings you what you want, you know.
Health.
Yeah, good tidings.
Health and time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all you need.
Thank you so much for all your support over this last year. It's been really fun. You know, classic highs and lows of a big refit, but you know, something to do, isn't it?
We're still here and we haven't given up yet.
Nah, why would we? Got nowhere else to go.
That sounds so sad.
I've got
We
10.
do. We can go wherever we want, whenever we want.
But thank you.
Thank you very
everyone.
much and happy Christmas. Have a lovely time.
Merry Christmas, and we'll see you before the new year. So
Yeah.
don't get too drunk. Yeah.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
Hasta luego. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.